I was being the academic girl I wanted to be until I wasn't. Do good on y'all emails, y'all, because they really do be talking about y'all, and you may even need a therapist. And I just am so thankful for the friends I have. My mental health, I'm telling you, was down the drain the whole freshman year. Hello beautiful people of the earth, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the start of my back to school series. I'm super excited. School is soon, and I know y'all are thinking, girl, it's only July 10th. Why are we worried about school right now? But look, you gotta start worrying early or you're gonna be late. Period. That's it. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and start now because why not? So for the beginning of this back to school series, I want to start off fresh and good with my review and my wrap up of my freshman year. I feel like it's so important to reflect on the past year because I want my second year to be so much harder than it was on my first year. So I have some things that I want to share with you guys, and maybe you won't make the same mistakes I did, or you'll find better ways to handle things once you enter your freshman year or going forward. But anyways, I have a lot to share with you guys, and we got a little list going here, so we want to get it together. We want to start, and I do want to go ahead and share with you that these are my personal experiences. These are not anybody else's, so this is just what I have to say about my freshman year. This is not the same as everybody else's. My school is different. Your school is going to be different. Everybody else's experience at their school is going to be different. This is what I went through, and I'm just sharing it because maybe this will resonate with you or it'll help you out in your future year. If you're an upcoming freshman, good luck to you. I am looking forward to seeing freshmen come into the year, and hey, I am here as your fellow sophomore, and hopefully you guys will confide in me and let me know some other things that you would like to see in this series as well in the comments, because I would love to make some more videos for you guys. So let me know what kind of college content you want to see, what kind of content you want to see right now as of before school starts, so that way I can help you out. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started because I feel like I want to share all of this with you guys. First, I want to start off with my first days. I know, doesn't that sound crazy? First days in, the first 48. But anyways, I want to talk about financial aid, move-in day, and what I needed when I moved in. So first of all, I want to talk about financial aid. Very important to have a FAFSA. I had a FAFSA and I had someone help me do all of these things. She was one of our mentors in school, and she is my dearest and loveliest mentor. I love her so much. So Andra Anderson, if you're watching this video, I love you. I love you. I will link her channel down below. She has Fitness with Andra. Anyways, I'll put it down below if you want to look at her content because she is a fitness instructor, but as well as everything else. She's an amazing woman. I love her. I look up to her, and I hope one day I can be just like her. Love that woman. She has helped me a lot in everything. Until this day, she still helps me. But when I was in senior year and I was a little lost puppy, she helped me, and I was so thankful to her. So she helped me figure out what I needed to do with financial aid, and I was able to get scholarships from outside, scholarships from the state, and scholarships from the school, and also scholarships from the Maryland Roundtable. So I was really thankful for her help, and as well as FAFSA and everything else, I got money from there. So I got lots of money from different resources, but I was really thankful and grateful that I was able to win these scholarships and do what I needed to do to get them done. And with her help, I was able to accomplish those things. So thank you, Andra. Anyways, that was it for financial aid. Move-in day was quite hectic. They moved us in on the hottest day of the summer. I kid you not. It was so hot outside, and this summer is even hotter, so I wonder what it's going to feel like. But anyways, freshman year, we moved in a week before everything started. So a week before all the other upperclassmen moved in, we moved in, and then we technically had the whole week to ourselves to get to know campus, to know what we needed to know about the campus and all of that good stuff. They technically had a whole instructor week for us, and we had to attend almost everything that they had scheduled. We had a big schedule for the whole week, and we had to get up early. We had to make sure we were going to everything. I kid you not, this was the most tiring week I think I had, because that one really stressed me out. It stressed me out before even the school started. So, oh my goodness, it was just a week, okay? And not that it wasn't fun. There was some experiences that were really fun. I got to go to Baltimore. We went to different museums and the aquarium and all of that good stuff. It was so much fun. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. It was exciting. It was joyful, and I enjoyed some of the activities, but other ones I did not. Other than that, everything else was pretty fun. I mean, I got to meet a lot of new people, and I got to have a great experience just getting to know the campus and what the campus was about, even more than I did when I first visited the campus, and just all the information I needed to know, in terms of public safety, financial aid, and all of that good stuff, just everything about the campus. So it just gave us a head start to everything that we needed, so that way when we got to school we weren't lost. Now in terms of what I needed when I moved in, y'all have seen my videos. Hopefully y'all did. If y'all did not see all of the school videos from last year, go ahead and check them all out. I will put a playlist down below. If you want to see all of the stuff I got for school, I got a lot of stuff, y'all. I was just buying. But I also recommend just buying your stuff, like starting in June, and then from there buy your stuff. You're going to buy a lot in college as well, especially if you have a mailroom. You're just going to be buying stuff. And I also did end up finding out that I needed a lot more things than I thought I needed, or less things than I thought I needed, and stuff I didn't even need that I bought. Just a lot, but you'll figure it all out as you get into the first year. I feel like there's no real need of watching a bunch of videos, but it's really good and helpful for like your starting tip. My biggest thing is that my school had a list for us for like the freshmen of what you need, and that helped me out just figuring out what I really needed. And so yeah, that was part of my experience in buying things like that and what I needed for school. But everything I needed, I pretty much had a good amount of it. I just needed to grab a couple more things, and I wish I had a couple more things, but I didn't, and that's okay because in sophomore year we'll fix that. But anyways, yeah, that was for me. But if you want to see all of the stuff I got and what I actually brought with me, you can check out all the videos down below. Now on to the next section, classes. In this section we'll talk about professors, syllabus, timing, days of the week, and studying. So first I want to start off with professors. Sometimes you will get a very horrible professor, I'm not gonna lie, because these professors are not taught to teach. What they are there for is that they are good in their profession and they came here to teach students, and they're not technically taught how to teach us. That just lands us in a really bad position, I guess, because none of these professors are actually professionally taught how to teach us, and they're not told what to do technically. But anyways, some of the professors do actually go and get a tutor to teach them how to teach. Anyways, technically you're going to get a bad professor at some point in your years, and I got one. I had one, and I didn't like him, and he made it very hard for me to get through that class, but I got through it. You're gonna get a hard professor, and you're going to have to just strive and struggle, okay? But get help from other people, get tutors, people, find a study group, do what you gotta do, because you're going to need it when you get that professor. And you may even need a therapist, because that professor will stress you out. And you will talk about it with your friends, because that professor will stress you out. You're going to talk about it with other professors, and those professors will understand you. So let me tell you, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard when you get that bad professor. But I promise you, with all the other better professors out there, they'll make it so much better for you. I promise. It helps to get like help from other people. So as peer mentors, as upperclassmen, as other professors, you will get help somehow. I will link down below Rate My Professor. That is also another good site to check and see if you're going to get a good professor or not, because on Rate My Professor, people use that, y'all. People may think that's old, but people still use Rate My Professor. Please use it for your own good. Now let's talk about the syllabus, because not only along with your class, you're going to have a syllabus. Every professor is going to give you a syllabus. They're all going to look different though. Every professor is going to have, however, grades, your assignments, homework, and the book that you're going to need, as well as their office hours, hopefully. Okay, hopefully they have their office hours on there. They're going to have those 5 things on there especially. Now other things they may add. Now you need to know what the grading system is going to be. You definitely going to need that, because every professor grades differently. Every professor grades an A, B, C, D differently. You need to check how you can manage that grade, okay? The second thing is, for me, I had on most of my syllabuses, of course, they had like the homework and stuff that you needed. So I think it was pretty easy to just figure out like when stuff is due. That is such a big thing for me, because if you do not know, you need to know right now. I am the biggest planner I know, okay? If you don't have a planner, get a planner. But for me, I am the biggest planner, and I needed those due dates, because those due dates are important. You need to know when you need to study. You need to know when you're going to do this and that. And that really helped me out a lot, because I feel like once you get that syllabus, it is time to start actually working. And that is the first day of class, so it's no joke. Once you get in, it's time to get in, because they don't have much time. You get one semester to next semester, more classes, different classes, not even the same ones. So it's a lot, but you have to be able to figure it out with the syllabus that they give you. And I was able to do that with my planners and just checking. Syllabuses are scheduled to change at any time for most of my classes. Due dates change and stuff like that, but that was okay with me, as we got one less exam or one less quiz, and I was really happy with that. Now in terms of textbooks, I think it was hard to figure out like engage if you needed the textbook or you didn't. Now for me, I definitely needed the textbook for all my classes, because let me tell you something, it was just like so stressful. Like I had to figure out like if I needed to buy the textbook for one class, and I didn't even know if I needed it or not, and I ended up buying it. But sometimes you don't even need to buy the textbook, so I just recommend just waiting until your professor tells you you need it. Now in terms of timing, days of week, I tried to make sure that my classes were spaced out pretty well. I like to have at least a 30-minute time block depending on the morning. So like most of my classes were in the morning, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a morning girl. I love my morning classes, so I took all my classes mostly in the morning. I think it was pretty easy for me to just have all my classes at one point in the morning and then be done with them, but also just having a break for lunch because you're going to need it. Now, for the first half of the semester, I believe my schedule was 3 classes for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and 2 classes for Tuesday and Thursday. I tried to have classes all throughout the week because I want to keep my schedule flowing and not like feeling like I'm stuck somewhere. So I did want to keep it flowing. I did want to have time to study. So my biggest tip, just make sure you have time to study and eat lunch. Moving on to studying, as I was just talking about that, but studying is the most important thing. So you only spend about a good 12 hours altogether in all your classes. So 36 hours is actually needed to study. In that first week, they told us that you spend like at least 12 hours in classes and then 36 hours studying altogether. And you should be doing that. Now, I highly recommend that. But personally, the first semester, I was on my study crying, y'all. I was in that library. I was doing the office hours. I was doing the tutoring sessions. I was being the academic girl I wanted to be until I wasn't. And then the second semester, I wasn't studying like that for real. I'm not gonna lie. Only when an exam came around is when I was studying. Other than that, I was not studying. And no, you're not supposed to do that. You should be studying all the time. When you get a chance, study. You're supposed to study like after class. If you have a moment, study when you can have time to study. Now, like I said, in my first semester, I was doing that. I was studying when I had a break. When I was in my dorm, I was studying. I was just a study freak. The second semester, I was just not a study freak. And then when I was studying, my friends and I, we was all together. And so it was just a mess because we was just playing. We was playing and laughing and kicking, ha-ha. And I think that's pretty much because we was just drained out. I was tired. It's the second half of the semester. We was ready to go. But we was just the playing. We was just doing the whatever instead of studying. So we tried to get each other straight at the end of the semester, though. Like that last 2 months, we was just on our study grind. We was all together. We was actually studying this time because we finally found a groove to actually study. But other than that, we was not studying like that, and we tried our best. Of course, I'm the motivator of the group. I'll be like, y'all need to get your work done. Y'all need to study. I always made sure my work was done, though. So that's not really a big problem. I always made sure my work was done for the most part, unless it was like a really tiring day and I didn't get it done. But again, just reach out to your professors. That is a big thing. Reach out to your professors. Let them know what's going on. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm an email freak, okay? I'll be sending emails out in the morning, first thing in the morning, because those professors do be on the emails that early. And learn how to write emails properly because I've always known how to write emails properly. I have taken a multitude of business classes since 6th grade. So I was always good at writing emails and I've never had a problem. And I just upgraded it a little bit more. Now I got like a little title under my name, but don't be like, yo, what's up, professor? And you do this and that, but look, do not do that. Your professor will look at you like you're crazy. And professors do talk about people, especially to their good students. They be talking about y'all. Do good on y'all emails, y'all, because they really do be talking about y'all. Like, I'm not lying. Cause professors, I don't know. I'll be kicking haha with my professors. I don't know about y'all, but get close with your professors. Love your professors. Be with your professors. Be up in their offices. They love students like that. I'm not joking. Especially at my small liberal arts school. They love students who come to their office hours and chill with them sometimes because they be just sitting there in their office hours and don't nobody come. Anyways, moving on, let's talk about activities and clubs. Now, for this one, I'm going to talk about joining clubs and stuff like that. So, me personally, I was the busiest girl on the block in my freshman year. I'm not going to lie, everybody knew my name by the end of the year, and let me tell you something, I don't mind. I don't care. Like, when they had club fair, I signed up every paper. I was just having fun. I was joining a lot of clubs, especially the affinity groups. I feel like that's super important, especially as a Black girl, an African American who goes to a PWI. I think it's important to join your affinity groups. So like I said, I was the busiest girl on the block. And you just need to make sure to join clubs that you like. And I tried almost every club. I'm not gonna lie, I was joining everything. But my biggest clubs were BSU, ASU, Cleopatra Sisters, and what else? I joined Arrows for a little bit, but I didn't really stay there. Short Fit. All the clubs that were on campus, I was just there. Being a part of the community on campus is so much fun. Like, just getting to know people, getting to involve yourself in everything. That's how you get close to staff members and also students who are going to be going out of school as well. you'll leave an impression and people will want to call you, they'll need you for things, and they'll want you for things. And I promise you, I had a bunch of opportunities and I was very thankful. It was not by my mercy, but by God's, because I'm telling you, doors was opening and opening and opening. I was just having the time of my life. I have made quite the amount of friends and I'm super excited. I'm so happy that I've been able to connect with people, especially upperclassmen. And even though people say not to be friends with upperclassmen, I find that a lot. Be friends with upperclassmen. They will give you advice. They will help you throughout your years. Get to be close to them, be friends with them, because once you graduate, y'all can be hanging out and stuff like that. Be friends with anybody. It doesn't matter if they're upperclassmen or freshmen, because at the end of the day, it's just another friend on your list, and also another networking thing that can be good for you in the future, prayerfully. You know what I'm saying? So be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. Don't let people say that you shouldn't be friends with upperclassmen. Be friends with upperclassmen. I had a multitude of them. They have all graduated, and that's okay. That I was able to grow my connections out there, and I was really happy because now, you know, you throw an impression out, especially as somebody like me. I'm just like I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. I kid you not, my friends literally told me multiple times, especially my friend Jaira, she was on me. She was just like, Z, you need to calm down. Z, you need to not do everything. And all three of them was on me. Jay, Taylor, all of them. They've just been like, you need to stop doing everything. You're one person. And I know, I understand. I know I don't need to do everything, but I just love being around and doing everything. I just felt like being neat is so fun. I don't know. That's just me. I've always been the person to feel like I need to be taking care of people and other things that are not technically my responsibility, but I had so much fun doing so. Now, along with making new friends in clubs, I want to talk about relationships in general in school for me. Now, I had this one group of friends, and I'm sure you know, you have not seen them on my channel since the beginning of freshman year. Love these ladies still. I am not that person. I'm not going to be the one bashing them or shaming them. They're good people. They're not. We made up. We made up, and you know, we did our apology. And it was funny because it was at a party. We was like, look, we all good now. We're all good. We may not be friends, but I'm still okay with the situation. It made me stronger, it made me better, and it made me realize things. But I just want to say that it is going to be hard making friends in the first year, especially. You're going to go through some hardships with friends and stuff like that, arguments and everything. It is okay, because at the end of the day, there's going to be different situations where you're going to be like, I'm glad I went through that because I learned. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time with them, and we enjoyed our time as we had together, and it's okay that we split apart. That's just fine. I love that. It's okay. It's a sign of growth, and that is all right. I'm just thankful for it. It's good. It's good for me. It's good for my health that certain things do happen, because I made a bigger friend group and a better friend group where we are all connected. We just be having the time of our lives, okay? I love my friends. So I'm super excited that I've made like 10 other different friends. I mean, whatever. I love them. Anyways, I do want to say, just keep yourself grounded. Protect your peace. If you don't find a friendship that works for you, move on and find some new friends. There's a lot of people out there. But also, in terms of like actual relationships, like boyfriends and girlfriends, guys, it is going to be your biggest downfall to be coming to school and being like, I need a boyfriend, I need a girlfriend right now. That is so bad. Please don't be that person. I've seen it happen, and I'm praying for her right now, okay? But I'm just saying, don't go in there rushing into a relationship and think it's not going to go left real quick, okay? Have it in the back of your head all the time. It's going to happen. But hey, that didn't happen to me. I was not particularly looking for a relationship when I first got into school. That was not something that was my goal. But I've always told myself, if I did want to get in a relationship, it would have to be somebody that I feel like me. I'm a Christian girly. Dating a marriage. It's not dating to have sex. It's not dating to have fun. It's not dating for all that. I'm dating a marriage. So I don't know about y'all, but that's me. I'm really happy with the relationship I have right now, and prayerfully it will continue to be that way. Now we're going into health, and that includes mental, physical, and just taking care of myself in general in school. Me personally, I was just going through the motions. I'm telling you, I was struggling, and I was struggling so bad. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I'm laughing right now because I went through it, but it's not funny. I was really, oh my god, y'all, my mental health was down the drain. All right, it was not even there. My mental health was barely mental health at this point. It wasn't even healthy. It was just an illness. Anyways, what I'm saying is, it was very hard for me. And then the year before that, 2022, my grandmother had passed away, and so I think I was still going through a lot of grieving and stuff like that in general, period. Because once I hit my senior year, I was just down in the dumps, because first and foremost, I was just sad all the time for a long time. not even for a little bit, for a long time. I was really sad. And not that it's not still sad, but it's not as bad as it was. Let me just tell you that. Because even just literally in March, it was still really bad. In March and April, I was going through it. So let me tell you something. Get a therapist and get you some friends who will get you out of bed, because I kid you not, my friends, oh my god, I love my friends. They was literally pulling me out the bed. I kid you not, pulling me out my dorm to go downstairs just to hang with them because they wanted to cheer me up. Like, let me tell you something. My mental health, I'm telling you, was down the drain. My whole freshman year, most of it anyways. And the end of April hit, I was pretty good. And like I said, it was just really hard. It was really horrible at sometimes. And I just had to keep pushing through. And that's why I was such a busy person, as you could tell. I was just all over the place. I was busy. I was doing this. I was doing that. But I was trying to keep my mind busy and off of the things that were making me sad. And it just made me sadder. That did not help. So don't do that to yourself. Yeah, that was just my experience with my mental health. And I just am so thankful for the friends I have for just pulling me up and when I was really down and helping me out, and thank them for knowing who I am and what I can do, because otherwise I would not have found myself. I'm thankful to my boyfriend. He came in, he was praying for me, he was praying with me. I was going through it and I'm laughing now, and it's a situation I can laugh about now, but I was not laughing earlier. Okay, I know it's funny, isn't it? But anyways, yeah, just keep your mental and physical health in check. I was mostly healthy. I tried to stay in the gym as much as possible. I am a gym girly sometimes, and sometimes I'm not. But I did try to eat healthier, and I did try to make sure that I was working out. And I gotta work out every single day. My dorm was all the way on the 4th floor. Y'all already know this if you have watched my vlogs, but I'm up the steps and down the steps. It's 6 cases of stairs. Hell, every single day. I was just stressed out. That was my workout, okay? And without further ado, lovely people, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. And I'm looking forward to sophomore year. Sophomore year will be so much better. It will be. Like, I'm not even saying it might be, it will be. But when I say that, it will be good. Freshman year, goodbye. Hello, sophomore year. So, if y'all want to see any more videos about my freshman year, or you want any more tips about freshmen, let me know. All that freshman stuff that y'all want, let me know in the comments if you really need it. If you really want it, I'll post it probably anyway. If you don't say anything. But anyways, comment down below, what shall we comment? Graduation cap, maybe? Yeah, that. Because my freshman year was right after I graduated, so graduation cap. Anyways, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Remember that life is a game that we all weren't prepared for, so make the best of it. Please don't forget to spread love, peace, and positivity all around you. So pray before it, do it, and after it. And I love you guys so much. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!